Welcome back, everyone, to episode 4 of my Chrono Trigger extended look / complete playthrough. In the previous episode, Crono and his friends Lucca and Marle made it back to their present time, which is 1000 AD, and Lucca asked Crono to escort Marle back to her home, which, of course, since she was pretending to be just a normal civilian, and it turns out she's actually Princess Nadia, that meant we had to take her back to the castle. We did so, and unfortunately, because the Chancellor was now from a line of chancellors that were serious about reforming in the criminal justice system, they saw us escorting the princess back, assumed we had tried to kidnap her, and had us arrested. We were tried by a jury, and all the bad things that we did at the fair while we were trying to entertain Marle were held against us, and we were sentenced to die. We managed to break our way out of the prison, and in the escape, we found another time portal. We jumped into it without knowing where it was going to take us, and it turns out it took us to what looks like the future. And the future ain't so bright, so we're going to find out what exactly happened probably before the end of this episode. Alright, let's get moving. Ah, he stole a tonic! I thought you could fight those things, I forgot. Alright, let's see if I can get this. And, no, go! Got it! And I got a berserker. No, go! Made it! So what the berserker does, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't want to go into the item menu this early for something that we're probably not going to use, it disables your control over a particular character, but it does enhance the amount of damage they do when they take their turn automatically, and their turn is always going to be a physical attack. So if you give it to, say, Crono or Frog, and you allow them just to do physical hits, they do a ton of damage when they hit enemies, but we're probably not going to use that during this playthrough. With the lone exception being maybe once we get to a future character that we have not had join the party just yet. Not too worried about it just yet. Kill the plant over there. Oh, we're not going to kill the plant over there. Hit. And... oh, damn it. I need to kill you. Get you out of here. Die. Turning into Richter Belmont. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Oof. We're fighting a tougher breed of enemy than we had before. Octopods. Now, it's a little bit early in the game, so I don't think we've gotten to the point yet where the characters in my party can start learning dual techs with other players or other characters that are not Crono. The way that the game usually works in that regard is once everyone gains the ability to use elemental-based attacks, that are not Lucca, obviously, because she can already do that. Once they gain that ability, they can actually start using dual techs that they learn between two people that are not Crono. So in the case of Marle and Lucca, what they'll do is they'll learn a tech called, I think it's called Antipode, where basically they combine their ice and fire ability to hit the enemy with kind of two different elemental attacks at the same time. And obviously other characters will have different types of elemental attacks and be able to do stuff. Early on, almost everything revolves around doing a combo with Crono. Owie! If you're careful, you can walk through there without taking a hit, but obviously I was not careful. Let's see if we can hit... No! Oh, that stinks. That looks like it should hit all three of them. Let's wait a sec. Ah, how about now? There we go. And if that didn't work, this might to hit. Oh, didn't need to. Alright. Well, let's just attack with standard attacks then. That did it. That did not do it. Wait a minute. Shows you how good my basic math skills are. I saw 34 and 35, said, yep, that's 75, I got it. Oh, made it. Loss of 1 tonic, not a big deal. Ah! It's a trap! Now, there's an enemy I think we see in this particular sector, Lab 16, is that where we're at? And that particular enemy, I used to just have the hardest time in my head figuring out what exactly I was looking at. It just visually never made sense. We'll talk about it a little more when we see him. We haven't seen it just yet. Alright, alright. How about now? Oh, big hit. Okay. In fact, I think if you check the tech list at this point, you won't see anyone with the techs that they would learn next. Normally, when you have the ability to see all the techs that you are going to learn in the future, they show up on the list kind of grayed out, and I think they tell you how many experience points you need to get to it. I don't think we can see any of them yet because we've gained all of the ones that we can learn before we learn the ability to use our elemental abilities. Okay, so she hasn't learned Provoke yet. That's it. And we need 22 tech points, so she'll learn that pretty quickly. But then you won't see anything past that. That's the only ability that she'll have. Only abilities, I should say. Give you... And he's fine. So we're having all those extra tonics is going to come in handy. Oh, I forgot to put on load bow. Duh. Although she might already have that. I don't remember if I bought it. I did not. Good. Is that better? That was better. And nothing better than the gun she has, and he already had load swords, so there was nothing to gain there. Wait for the rat to pass. Go. And should trigger a fight somewhere in here. There it is. A good time to do flame toss for Lucca to hit maybe 3 enemies. Nope, they're separating. She might get only 1 or 2. He might be able to do slash on these 2 here. And hit 2. He did. And then she can do flame toss. Ah, damn it. That way. She can't hit 2 people the other way. Alright. Ah, I picked the wrong one to target. They're gonna get their health back, damn it. Hey. Let's do Cyclone. Damn! So close! Nope. Cyclone. Nope. Alright. Oh, just attack. You gotta get rid of the meat eaters. They're the ones that do all the mass healing. Dead. I don't know if it's this particular hydrant, but I think there's a hydrant somewhere where you can actually interact with it to get some enemies to come out. Nope, not that one. Oh, look at this. Big group. Bump into him. Rawr. Okay, I think we can hit 4 of them if we do a cyclone on the center guy. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, he moved too quickly! Damn it. Nope. Well, that makes no sense. Whatever. We'll do that. Kill 3. And let's see if I can hit Flame Toss on 2. Nope, can't do it. Alright, just hit him. They are fighting a sentient crater as an enemy. Alright, moving on. Go. Made it. Oh, now we find these guys are weak to energy-based attacks, so if we use Flame Toss or Slash here, I believe it will do enough damage to kill them in one shot. So, for example, slash these two. Yep. But say you just do a physical attack on Shadow. Doesn't even hit. I think we have to go down here. Up, there it is. There's the thing. For the longest time, I could not make sense of what that thing is. And the having it a little bit larger and maybe on a clearer image than when I would have played it when I was younger on CRT, I still don't know if it makes a whole lot of sense visually what we're looking at. And yes, we're going to fight it eventually. I just wanted to go this way because I knew there was a fight to trigger. Hey, the big bummer in this game is there's just no good way to reposition your party to do an attack if it needs to hit enemies in a line. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Flame Toss 2. Oh, come on. Wait a sec. How about now? Nope. Come on, move down. Down. Oh, wait. How is that not going to hit both of them? One more. Yeah, there we go. Bam. We gotta take the hit just so that we can get the dual attack. Save some tech points? Magic points. Alright, and we're gonna use Marle as a healer for the time being, because she really can't do much else. And once she actually learns that, I believe what Provoke does is it just confuses the enemy and it'll make them attack someone else, but I don't know how long that lasts. I think it's like a one-hit move. Alright, so let's make her do this. Good. And why not? And why not? She's got the MP, why not use it? Moving on. Oh, we should do a save state. One of those things is just don't trust the Polymega not to crash anymore. I think if we get an early hit right off the bat, we should be able to hit all three of them with the slash. Did I get it fast enough? Yes, I did. And it's over. I don't think there's anything back here that we can get. Nothing. Alright, let's fight this thing. Whatever it is. So, does it have just one leg or two? And are those eyes on top? I think we can just do regular hits to damage him. I don't think we need to do special abilities. It looks like it has two legs, right? But where's the split in the feet? And did okay damage. bad. Looks like a tomato that grew a head and a foot. And there's another one. Rower. Right? Looks like kind of like a tomato. You see it. The center is the tomato part. Didn't do much. I think we're out after this screen transition, but I might be wrong. I tend to be more conservative with Crono's MP than anyone else early on because he doesn't have a huge magic pool. Most of his attacks are very expensive. We don't have a ton of options for getting him his magic back. And we're out. Such an unsettling song. So we have 3 different options. We can go up into another lab area, which is probably too early to do that. We have a city over here, and we have a city over there. Let's see what this is. Sewer access, which we don't need to do yet. Yes, that was a lightning strike that happened. You hear a little bit of thunder on that. Arris Dome, and then the lab. So we're going to go to Arris Dome, because we have the ability to heal as well as do some more of the actual main story by going in here. Alright. Everything very destitute in this game. Or in this area, at least. Who are you? You there? Where are you from?
We came from the laboratories to the west.
What? Hey! We've got people who crossed the ruins!
Say again? You're joking.
So there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants.
And now they're all gonna stare at us. Daddy's gonna bring us some food. Maybe, maybe not. My husband went down to the food storage area below. I haven't seen him since. There's an old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots in the area. Did you really come from the dome to the west? No, we didn't. A time portal? What in the... Well, I guess we can get our own information using our computer. In other words, he doesn't believe me.
Pardon me. I'm Doan. I'm the descendant of the director of this info center. In the basement, there's a huge computer and a storage center for food. But we can't get through because of the robot guards. It's a pity.
You can reach the continent to the south through the sewer access. Stay off of Death Peak. There's an old man living in a dome near Death Peak. Talk about crackpots. Door with the crest? Dynamite won't budge it. Alright, let's get some health back in the Enertron. Zap. We got our health back! Oh, but we're still hungry. I don't know how much of that audio is going to pick up, but every time you get out of the Enertron, you hear like a little sound because your stomach is grumbling. Have any money? You sure this is money? Oh well, I have to lighten my inventory anyway. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm trying to play everyone down a level in excitement because obviously in the future things are terrible at this point. We never got helmets, so now it would be our chance to get at least 2 of them. And then we want to sell the extra load sword, because we already have one. And I'm not going to sell the one that's equipped. What's the matter with you, game? No. No means no. Sell. Or do I have an extra? Holy crap, I got a ton of load swords. He can't use more than one, so we'll go ahead and sell the extra, I guess. We're making bank. Again, don't love selling equipment, armor-based equipment, because you never know when someone's going to need that in the future. But guns and weapons, one person can use one type of weapon, and that's it. Go ahead and sell the air gun. And we'll go ahead and sell the iron bow. Alright, so now we have enough money to get the last helmet. And if we want to, we can top up on some tonics. A couple more heals, why not? Revives should be fine for now. Shelters should be fine. Don't intend on doing a lot of dying in this playthrough. Save money. It'll do you good. That's what that guy who walked to the other dome used to say. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and do a quick save here, and then we'll do a save state. Is this a little redundant? Yes. Do I care? No. We're going to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Now, one of the things I had not been doing up to this point, and it's a very clear-cut reason for not doing it, at least with the Polymega that I have. They have two different ways that you can play games using the Polymega. You can have the standard mode, which is what we're playing right now, and you do what they call classic mode, which disables audio and visual enhancements, and also, and this is the part why I don't use classic mode, it disables save states. Unfortunately, because the emulation software on here is so prone to crashing, I do not trust the console not to crash while I'm running a game and lose all of my progress, so we absolutely will not take that chance.
Are you going down below?
Of course!
But no one's ever returned from there.
Gotta try, right?
It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful now, and come back alive.
Well, we'll give it a shot. And...
This console controls the passageway. We need a password to get through.
How about this one? Oh, okay, so nothing on either. I think we don't have it yet, but there's going to be like a rat we have to chase down on these girders. Boy, between Final Fantasy VI and this game, they really had a fascination with running around on top of steel girders. Yeah, there's the rat. Looks like a statue. A memo is attached to it. Warning, anyone within the vicinity of the stockroom will be attacked. I should save. All that bluster about making more save states, and I forgot to actually do it. Anything this way? No. Anything this way? No. Uh-oh. I know you can't do it, but I want to sneak around the spot where it's gonna collapse on us. Crono, what's going on?
Marle! Let's go!
Bitbots. Can't remember if you have to kill the bits first or the main body. I'm gonna go after the bits, probably. And we'll try Cyclone first to see if that does damage, and if not, we'll swap to Slash. Nope, it hit. Well, you can't do much to help us with your combo abilities. Try Slash and see if that does more damage. Answer, oh, it's dead, never mind. Amplifier counterattack! And that's why you want to get rid of the bits. That did big damage, damn. All right, Marle, you got your assignment. You got to heal. This Crono is getting hammered. All right, so no, the move I had done before was a lot more effective. Cyclone. Doing okay damage. Probably a little bit more than what I was going to be able to do with my... With a standard attack from Lucca. Probably not going to do much damage on those bits. Alright, he's dead. And I think this is where we have to really lay it on him because he has like a countdown timer, and if we don't defeat him before it goes back, I think he regenerates the bits and does a big hit on us. Okay, that did nothing. Don't hit him with that. Immune to fire, I would guess. I'll try Cyclone again. Okay, that did fine. No, that's not gonna work. Cyclone again. Back again. Big hit, Marle! Attack. Uh-oh. Oh, do it in time, do it in time, come on! I don't know what the health is. He probably doesn't have... Yeah, he's not dead. Alright. Well, we're probably gonna have to fight the bits again. There it comes. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Not enough. Revives the bit. Damn. Alright, we gotta take care of the bits again. Big hit! Between him and Marle, man, they slammed that guy. Yeah, it looks like standard attacks are doing more damage here. I mean, only Cyclone is going to do more, but he only gets 3 more of those and then he's out. Unless I use a very expensive ether, and I don't want to do that. Alright. A hammer on him. Oh, let's do Cyclone. And attack. And then Marle is going to heal Lucca just in case. Ara. Come on, do it! Nope, not quite. Ooh, big hit! It's over! I can't help but notice there's 2 little pixels right in the center of that big boss machine that did not want to respond to anything that was happening. They stayed the same color the whole time. Alright, Marle gain provoke. I think some techs are actually gated by your level as well as your tech points, which is why she didn't gain provoke until after she leveled up. Phew! Something reeks!
Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed.
Crono, look! Passed away long ago, I suppose. He's holding something. What do you suppose it is?
It looks like some kind of seed.
A seed? You suppose it could grow in a place like this? Got a mid-ether. Now, if you'd used that, you probably could have healed yourself, dummy. The following is written on a soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it! And we absolutely have to do that in order to advance. We can take the seed upstairs, but that's not going to cut it. I need more than just a seed. And guess what? The rat's there. Ready? Go! There it is!
Shh, it might run away.
Dash with the X, O button, catch him with the X. Yeah. Go. You will have to do probably at least one cycle here before you get close enough to catch him. We are close! Ah, he got away. Now come back. Alright, you see he's slowed down a little bit this time. Oh, it's so close! Got him! Got it! Squeak! I give up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R buttons, and then press the X button to access the secret passage, Squeak. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry, Squeak. I never really appreciated it when I played the game in the past, but man, he wore a really, really teal shirt, or gi as part of his outfit, Crono. Like, obnoxiously teal. Got it. Let's go. Let's see what the big secret of this area is. I think the rats actually fight here, instead of just stealing items from you. Unfortunately, we don't have much in the way of points. Yes, the machine did just attack the robot, or the rat, rather. He is the robot. Oh, whatever. Just kill him. Kill them all. Ow. Screw you, bugger! That is his name, Bugger. Alright. I think we want to stay on the ground floor. If we go up here, you can't fight the enemies. And we are all about fighting. Oh, also there's an item right there. Alright. Fight these two. Come get it. I like that in many ways this series takes what Final Fantasy maybe goes a little bit overboard on and just simplifies it down to the barest minimum, which is in Final Fantasy VI you probably would have had like Acrophes and Ammonites and, come up with 18,000 different names for just bug, which is what Chrono Trigger called the bugs. Hey, you just fought a bug. If you stand still, they don't attack. We're going to save state real quick. And come down here so we can get both of them. It's over! Moving on. I don't think there's a ton left in here. I think once we go through this door, we see what we were ultimately here for. Nope, not quite. We got one more screen to go. Big hit. I just love that she's carrying a croquet mallet around with her at all times. You know, for any of those rare instances where she has to play croquet in the middle of a combat field. We'll use Marle to do some healing if I pick the right screen. There we go. Good. 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 Alright. It's slimes. Ew. Now here, unfortunately, we have to do a slash to do some damage, so I literally won't even bother with Marle. She can't help out here, but Lucca very much can help. Alright. Squeak! Did we get all three? Yep, we got all three rats. I think if we wait long enough, the robot will actually kill all three of the rats. Yep. Oh, we're not gonna wait. Attack him. No, don't do that. Jerk. He didn't hit the rat, damn it. Gotcha. You go ahead and finish that. There you go. Yeah, it's one of those things you don't actually try to think too hard about because it would kind of break your brain, but why is it that Crono is so good with a katana? Does his mom just let him go outside and play with a sword all day? I mean, he is a kid still living at home with his mother, so he can't be that old. It's over. One shot. Let's see if there was anything up here. A way out. And there's the door. I don't think we can open it without hitting that panel, though. This is another one of those ones where we're going to hold L1, R1, and then press X to activate. We'll do like so. Oh, never mind. It just activates the access to that door that we can't open yet. Just add that to the list of items that I'm not actually keeping track of that we need to come back to eventually to get once we can open it. That's when I go to the internet and cheat! I can pretty much guarantee the first couple of times I played through the game and actually got to the point where I could actually open the door, I was not keeping track of where those were. I remembered some of them, and I'm sure I got a bunch, but I did not find all of them. And frankly, some of them pay off better than others. There are certainly ones that give you a very important piece of equipment, usually elemental protective equipment. So you'll pick up, like, I believe they call them, like, red vests, which have damage from fire-based attacks. Or, I know some of them will give you tabs if you're worried about maxing out your stats. And one of the things you got to keep an eye on while you're leveling up is eventually... Well, let's take a look at it real quick. Eventually, your stats on the right side screen there, where it says power, speed, evasion, magic defense, hit, magic, and stamina. If you raise the stat high enough, and I don't remember what the cap is, you'll actually hit a cap where you cannot go any higher on a particular stat. So giving all of them to Crono is not necessarily the best strategy, because eventually he will level up to the point where I think his power maxes. And I think if you keep giving him all the speed tabs, because they increase how likely you are to take the first turn in a fight, That'll max as well, and I can't remember what the max is. It's pretty low. It's something like 20. So if you get 8 speed tabs and feed him to him eventually, he'll just be the first person to attack in every single fight in the game. And you don't want to keep feeding speed tabs to him after that point. Alright, here is ostensibly what we were here to do all along, not to find food for the people.
So this is the info center. Good. Computer's still operational. If we run a search on time warps, we might find our gate. Here, got it.
Also very important before they show the clip here. We'll say that in a second. If for some reason we decided to actually go all the way back to the dome we came into when we first came to the future, Banger Dome is what it's called. If we went back into that portal and went back to present time, the guards from Guardia Castle are still sitting around the time warp. So if we pop back out, they won't let us advance. We have to go where we're going right now. We couldn't just wait them out and then go back the way we came.
East of Arris Dome.
Which is... this way. Don't know why they had to put a yellow grid on the screen, but whatever. Zip Zap, did you read all the text that showed up on the screen there? That little blurb? It said... That's future speak for Arris Dome. Oh no, it's future speak for Protodome.
That would be Protodome, I believe.
Leave it to Lucca. I'm beginning to think you could fight anything with this device. Say, what does this button do? Uh-oh.
1999 AD. Visual record of the day of Lavos.
Ooh, at 1999, looking good. Uh-oh. Not so good there, though. I like that as the Earth erupts, stone just disobeys gravity. Zip, 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 zip. Scene always makes me think of the entrance for Dark Crystal. Another world, another time. The land was green and good till the crystal cracked. What is that?
Lavos? Is that what's destroying our world?
We must truly be in the future. No! No way! I refuse to believe it! This can't be the way the world ends. Crono, there's only one thing we could do. We must change history, just like Crono did when he saved me. Okay, Lucca? Okay, Crono?
I guess so. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Crono, let's go!
Okay. Crono, Lucca, together we could do this.
Let's take a second and do some more research on Lavos' activities back in our time period. Next stop, Protodome.
Now, if you're careful and make it all the way out of here without touching a single enemy, I think this song keeps playing the whole way. We're going to try to do that because it's a good song. You barely ever get to hear it. Look at that, like a champion! Up, up. Yup. Oh, look at that. Zigzag on the way down. Stop. Go. We're out. That easy, kids. We were trying to make this a much shorter playthrough, but also it's significantly harder. That's how you avoid all fighting in areas where you can avoid it.
You're back! Well, what did you discover?
This is our future.
Huh?
Who cares? Where's the food? This is all we could get.
Seeds!
You don't know how long the Enertron will hold out. Those seeds might be your only hope.
You have to stay alive, and so do we.
Huh. You're strange. You're different from us.
I think it's because we're healthy. Wow, that's rude.
L.B.? Got a nice ring to it. We'll try growing the seeds.
What are those?
They just might be our future. Heading for Proto Dome? Go by way of Laboratory 32. Take this with you.
Got one bike key.
It's a key to the jet bike in Lab 32. I used to ride it when I was young. Hope it still works. They got more powerful robots over there. Take care and stay healthy.
Eddie's sure taking his time. Uh-oh. Yeah, he'll be back eventually. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewer access, but stay off of Death Peak. Get out of the way, jackass. There's an old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots in the area. There's an old man living in a dome near Death Peak. Talk about crackpots. Yeah, we've talked to most of these people. Let's enter Tron up. And we're gonna probably do the race. Because obviously we have to go get the bike key. We'll get that far, but we'll probably call it on the other side. Let's go and do some quick saving. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to remember a time when games were still in rental stores and you basically had to share a game which only had, at that time, probably 3 save files on the entire cart. And if you rented this game, and obviously you rented it for probably a max of like 2 or 3 days, you're obviously, unless you're playing it from sun up to sun down, not going to beat the game. Imagine the sheer panic of taking that game back and saving on one of these 3 files and praying, please don't let anyone overwrite this file. And then you rent it, and then the next time you come back, the save file you had in the one spot is overwritten by someone who played the game for about 5 minutes and then never advanced beyond the intro. That is the horror we faced when we were younger. And you never bought the game, you just rented it because, you know, you didn't have, in the case of this game, $75 was what they were charging at one point to get a copy of it. We're not talking $75 adjusted for inflation. We're talking $75 back in 95, 96 when this game came out. Let's see if there's anything else we can buy from the kid. Probably not. And top off the heals. Go ahead and get a couple of revives, why not? We're safe and sorry. 2 shelters should be enough. Alright. Moving on. Yada yada, someone told you to do something or other, I don't care. Bye everyone! Try not to die. My husband, he's gone. But he left me precious gifts. The seeds. And our child. Who are you? Thanks a lot. You've given me hope. Doesn't sound that way. Alright, let's save at Lab 32. We do not have to do sewer access at this time, so no reason to go in there just yet. Save. Alright, I don't think we have a ton of stuff to do here to get to the bike race. I think we go through maybe 2 screens and then we're there. But it's been a while, so maybe I'm wrong. Got a mid-tonic. Got a fire hydrant. Oh, look at that. We don't even have to do all that. Now, let's say for some reason you're a sociopath and you decide, I don't need no stinking bike to get to the other side of the ruins. I'm a man, I can fight through this, or I'm a woman, I can fight through this, whoever you are. You can actually walk to the other side of the lab by going to the right on the screen here, but you do have to go through a fairly longish area full of enemies that you have to fight in order to get to the other side. It is much faster to just jump on the bike. God, here we go. Fighting positions.
Hold it right there.
Ow! Hey, it's the man!
Like, thanks for the intro, babe.
The man!
You lowlifes can call me Johnny. Now, listen up. Part of an old highway leads through these ruins. Think you can beat me in a bike race? Use that jet bike and don't chicken out, babe. You know how to ride?
Let's say no, just so he shows us.
Alright, listen up. Gas is on auto, so there's only one speed. Fast. Use the controller to steer. Press the circle button for a turbo boost. I'll give you 3 of them, but it takes a moment to recharge between boosts. Check your position at the bottom of the screen. Now show me what you got, babe.
I think I had mentioned this in another series or possibly in Nub's collection. I think at one point they were considering making Johnny a playable character that could join your party. And I think they even concepted some attacks that he was going to be able to use, but it got scrapped. It's a little bit like at the beginning of the game, the series here, when I mentioned that Gaspar was at one point considered to be a player character, but that got scrapped as well. So they had a couple of ideas. I do believe more that this might have been a character to join your party than, say, Gaspar, because he has similar lighting and sprite size to the other characters. And that's one of the things that is very important when they're making characters, is that if there's a chance that you can put them in the lead, they can't be so big they can't fit through the same spaces that everyone else does. So I don't remember if it was true or not, whether or not Johnny was a considered to be a player character. I think that's what I had heard. Anyway, let's go ahead and do our race. Gonna beat his ass. So you can be an absolute jerk and bump into him. And one of the things that you want to do in order to maintain position is get in front of him and bump into his face with your craft. There is absolutely no reason during the race to hit the boost unless you're really losing bad. But you can see, you just keep swapping back and forth with him for position, so it's not that critical. I would say just save the boost for the last second. So, like, right now. Oh, I lost! That would have been when you would want to do it, but I did it late. It's alright. We go back to the start and we do it again. It's not that hard. And thankfully the race is fairly short, so we'll just have to do it again.
You're worthless.
Get
Give it up!
Go home!
Ha! What losers? You can walk your way across, but that's Monster City. Right again if you think you can handle a chump.
Alright. We'll get it right. A bump. Whee! There's your boost. Again, probably best used at the end of the race, not in the front or somewhere in the middle of the race, because it's not that long, and frankly, you don't get enough of a boost for it to really help you at any time other than the very end, when you want that extra time to get the finish. So I would say not here, but here! I got it! Toot toot! Obviously, we're not playing the Super Nintendo version of the game, so the Mode 7 effect here is a little bit jittery. But it's a fairly good approximation. Aw, sad Johnny is sad.
You beat me. I don't get it. You can challenge me anytime. We'll ride the wind, babe.
I think they had considered at some point even giving you prizes for doing it again, but I think the best you could do now is... Well, wait a minute. You might still be able to do that. I guess the easy way to find out would be to literally look it up real quick. Let me save. Oh. We don't have to do that again. Now, let me take a quick peek and see. Yes. Okay, so if you do the race again, they actually give you points. And if you get 1,500 points, you are awarded a speed capsule. And I think the points can actually be boosted by using your turbo. So that would be one way they incentivize you to actually use them. All right, so they told us we needed to go here, but ultimately this is not going to be where we need to go to get out of this area in the future. We have one more fairly large dungeon we got to complete first. We'll go up here and find out what they're going to tell us in order to advance. Owie, owie, owie! Big hit! Oh, big lineup. And there is an Enertron there if you want some extra juice. Yep, then we'll let you by. They know what's going on. Maybe a rare instance where I do a dual tech because the extra damage may make a difference. Oh, big hit on all four. Come on. Get it. Kill them. Oh, didn't kill any of them. That would have been fine just doing a regular old Cyclone. Whatever. Unfortunately, machines not weak to heat. At least not in this game world, or most game worlds. I guess most of the time they're weak to, like, electrical attacks, lightning-based attacks, whatever. In the real world, machines very vulnerable to heat. We got it! Oh, but you're still hungry. Oh, another enemy. Check the door. Nothing. Alright, let's fight what looks like another enemy. What is this? And this is why we wanted the PlayStation version of the game, for the random cutscenes they put into the game. Oh, not in good shape. Not a problem for Lucca, though. Ta-da!
It's in bad shape, but it appears to be a humanoid robot. Incredible. I think I can fix it.
What? It might attack us!
I'll make sure it won't. Machines aren't capable of evil. Humans make them that way.
Lucca, you pity them, don't you?
Let me get to work now, okay?
Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. The door won't budge. It took her 3 hours to walk all the way over there to open the door.
Right, that does it. I'm gonna give it some juice.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna turn around and desert you. Anyone remembers that meme? Yes, it sounds very much like the Rick Astley song. Robot. Good morning!
Good morning, mistress. What is your command?
I'm not your mistress, I'm Marle. And this is Crono. And Lucca here fixed you.
Understood. Madam Lucca, fix me.
Just Lucca will do.
Impossible. That would be most rude of you.
Look, I hate formal titles. Don't you, Marle?
Hate,
I understand, Lucca.
All right. Now, what's your name?
Name? Ah, my serial number. It is R66Y.
R66Y. Cool.
no, that won't do it all. Come on, Crono, let's give him a better name. This is another one of those points where if I was playing the game just kind of off camera on my own, I would probably make his name R-66Y. Now, one of the funny translation quirks that occurred in the original SNES releases, when you get into the factory that we have to go to after getting Robo in the party in order to open the door behind us, you actually encounter some of his fellow robots from that particular line of models, and their number isn't R-646362Y, it's R61-Y. So in translation, they screwed up either Robo's program number or the other robots. One way or the other, they screwed it up. We're just going to leave it as Robo. Robo! That's perfect! Your new name is Robo, okay?
I am Robo. Data storage complete.
Hey, Robo, why aren't there any people here?
What has happened here? There were many humans and others of my kind in this dome.
I think something awful happened here.
It would appear so. how is it that you survived?
They came through a time warp from the year 1000.
While exploring Arris Dome, we learned that there was a gate here.
We found you when we came looking for the gate.
But the door to the inner chambers is locked, so we're out of luck. Kick, 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 kick.
The power is off. If we go to the factory up north, I can pass through security and activate this dome's generator.
You do that for us?
You repaired me. Now it's my turn to help you. But the generator won't run for long, so someone must stay behind to open the door while the power's on.
Then Marle or I will stay.
So this is pretty easy call here. Marle still has absolutely no offensive capability, and we have 50 tonics. We have more than enough ability to heal ourselves with items. In addition, I think at some point, Robo actually gains the ability to heal teammates with a heal beam. So he can act as a healer if Marley's not in the party. So we're going with Lucca. Sorry, Marle. You gotta stay behind.
Right. I'll hit.
Uh-oh. Oh, did I pick the wrong person? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I think you can actually switch again.
Right. I'll handle things here.
All right, let's swap. Come on.
Looks like you need my genius after all.
Yes. Get out of here, Marle. You're not helping us in any way. All right, we're gonna go ahead and check the equipment for Robo. See if he needs to put anything on. No, and in fact, he has probably the best armor right now of anyone. Fender. Speed. Speed. Auto attack. We're going to give him a speed belt because he is pretty slow. And I want him taking as many turns as possible because he's going to be a bruiser just like me for the time being. In fact, we have the same power level. He's just a little bit slower. Not to mention, stamina-wise, which I think is his natural defense, is the highest on the team, so he doesn't need a defender. He is a defender. It's just a big walking tank. Alright, so we're going to get out of here, we're going to go to the factory up north, and we're going to stop right outside and call it an episode. Save state. Bing. Alright, just to wrap things up for this particular episode, we did some exploring and found out that we're in the year 2300 AD. And the way we found that out is we headed to a dome to the east of where we initially appeared in this point in the timeline. And we helped out some people who had sent someone down to try to get food for the surviving members of that particular dome. When we went down there, we found that the person who was sent down actually died without getting any food out, and all we could find in the food area, since all the food had spoiled, was a couple of seeds. Gave them to the people up top, but also on the way out, we found a side room that told us exactly where we needed to go to find the next gate in time, the time gate. I don't know why a machine would know that, but whatever. It told us we had to head east. Marle, who was curious, hit a flashing button and it replayed the Day of Lavos, which occurred in 1999 AD, or 1999, whatever you want to call it, where a big porcupine-looking beast popped out of the ground, or hedgehog, shot a bunch of shots up into the world and destroyed everything. All the cities and plant life and animals got wiped out, and all that's left is kind of this post-apocalyptic wasteland full of awful mutated beasts, and we vowed to basically find a way to stop the Day of Lavos from happening. We headed to the east because the old man in the dome back to the west gave us a bike key. We had to race against a big, I don't know, like machine creature hybrid, and managed to make it all the way through. Came over to the dome over here. The door that we needed to get into was locked, but right in front of it was a humanoid android that Lucca repaired, and he agreed to come with us to help because we had brought him back to operational status. So we got to head into the factory to the north here to find the power generator that will open the door in the dome that we came to in order to return to our time and ostensibly find a way to stop Lavos from emerging from the Earth and destroying everything. That's going to do it for episode 4 of my Chrono Trigger extended look / complete playthrough. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.